Hello everyone, my name is Nikhil Rajkumar Lawat and I am going to present you my presentation over artificial intelligence and COVID-19 in which the deep learning approaches for diagnosis and treatment. So basically the introduction of my topic. So basically artificial intelligence has been recently attracted increase in research efforts towards solving the complex issues in number of fields such as engineering, medicine, economy, psychology, etc. So artificial intelligence and COVID-19. So deep learning methods could be employed in case where enormous or complex data processing challenge machine learning or traditional means of data processing. As shown in figure, deep learning methods demonstrates are not dependent on human inversion. As a subset of machine learning, deep learning consists of numerous layers of algorithm that provide a different interpretation of data it feeds on. However, deep learning is mainly different from machine learning because it presents data in the system in a different manner, whereas deep learning network work by layers of artificial neural networks (ANN). Machine learning algorithms are usually dependent on structured data, unlike supervised learning, which is the task of learning a function mapping an input to output on the basis of example input-output pair. Unsupervised learning is marked by minimum human supervision and could be described as a sort of machine learning in search of undetected patterns in a data set where no prior label exists. So basically this figure is a flowchart that shows various applications of ANNS in diagnosis and tracing the symptoms in 5 layers. Although the process has been specially designed for COVID-19 related problems, it has the potential for use in other medical imaging analysis. The input layer as the initial layer is related to the database and is designed for database access. A high-speed channel is used to couple this layer with the main computer, while the database server is loosely coupled through the network. The database machine is tightly coupled to the main CPU, taking advantage of a good number of processors. With database machines can send huge packets of data to the mainframe. The next layer is the selection layer is designed by an intelligent ANN based selector and has the task of adopting the best possible imaging techniques in the light of past experiences of the system. If physician confirms the decision made by this layer, the recommended techniques in the third layer take the required image. Consequently, one or several imaging techniques may be suggested according to the previously obtained results. For each patient, MRI, CT scan, PET, optical and digital microscopic imaging techniques and application in pathology and X-ray imaging are the techniques that they may be used in the process. The conventional optical microscope has come to be the dominant tool in pathological examination. PET scan that in some cases detect the disease before it can be detected by other imaging tests in a valuable imaging test to determine the extent and quality of body tissues and organ functions. In PET scan, a radioactive drug is utilized to investigate this functionality. So the fourth layer is dedicated to the optimization and improvement of the image to realize a classification network that facilitates discrimination between COVID-19 and influenza A viral pneumonia. Digital deep learning technology was used for network structure and the classical RESNET was used to extract features. The last fifth layer is reserved for ultimate diagnosis based on the system saved information and is layer in which deep learning algorithm should be done by an ANN method. So this figure shows presents an extreme learning machine model that relies on the performed studies to predict suitable drugs based on individuals who are involved with such cardiovascular complications. ELM ANN can use previous examples applied to the model to predict desired outputs. This means that training the supervised model happens though through the application of the real data in network. Therefore, considering various forms of viral infection for previous cases, ELM can suggest the best possible drugs for cardiac complications. In comparison with conventional feed-forward network learning algorithms like backpropagation algorithm, learning speed in ELM is greatly faster and obtains better generalization performance. On many occasions, conventional tuning-based algorithms required a lot less hidden neurons than ELM. There are several other studies that have previously ELM with fixed network architectures. Following the training processes, new data can be predicted through a test or verification procedure. So this figure shows a model uses long-term or short-term memory LSTM network put forward in. This model relies appropriately considered inputs to predict the best treatment as precisely as possible. Being capable of maintaining long memory, LSTM networks are very advantageous for learning sequences with longer term patterns of known length. In addition to electrocardiography and history of chronic medical illness, which can help the model training processes mild, moderate, and advanced phase of COVID-19 infection can be considered as inputs. Employing multiplicative gates that administer continuous error flow through the internal states of memory cell, which are special units. LSTM neural networks solve the problem of disappearing gradients in RNN were followed by others too who refined and popularized it. LSTM NN has been popular and increasingly used in robot control, speed recognition, handwriting recognition, human action recognition over past 10 years. So this figure illustrates how a DL approach which is powered by RNN can predict the spreading of infection associated with COVID-19 through clinical and geographical big data. Depending on geographical and clinical data, variations of RNN can be utilized to predict the spread of infection. However, it seems that the best structure to realize predictions are LSTM networks, uh, gated recurrent unit RNN, GRU RNN, and clockwork RNN. The RNN, as alternatively called auto-associative or feedback network, falls in the category of ANNS, in which a directed cycle is made through connections between units. Being a widely appreciated DL family, RNNs have succeeded to present promising results in a lot of machine learning and computer vision tasks. So this figure depicts the proposed neural network model and the generative adversarial network GAN to analyze electron microscopic image features. Extraction technique can be adopted. GAN are a special type of neural network model in which two networks are trained at the same time, while one is focused on generating image and other performs discrimination. GAN can solve these problems through effective modeling of the latent distribution of training data. GAN have successfully been applied to image translation, segmentation, and many other subfields of medical image computing. Because of its usefulness in contracting domain shift and effectiveness in generating new image samples, the adversarial training scheme has recently attracted a lot attention. This model has achieved state-of-the-art performance in lot of tasks, namely text-to-image synthesis, super resolution, and image-to-image translation. So, in this research paper, we introduced the conceptual structures and platforms in research field of artificial intelligence-based techniques which are suitable for dealing with COVID-19 issues. Thank you.